Alright guys, Tic here. Welcome back. Feed the Beast. I've been playing around with some stuff. I went back to the Twilight Forest a number of times and I died far more than I needed to. It was really awful, so I'm pretty sick of dying at this point. So what I'm going to do is fix that. And one of the ways we can fix that is getting better armor, and not necessarily stuff that we have to keep replacing or repairing, but since we're generating so much EU, we might as well put that to use and make some armor from that. So what I've been doing is pulverizing some coal, which gives us coal dust, and then in this formation gives us raw carbon fiber, and in this formation gives us raw carbon mesh. And we take this wonderful stuff and stick it in a compressor, and the compressor puts it down into a carbon plate. Now luckily I already did all this. I also made myself a mining drill. I don't know, it's not fantastic, but it does the job and I don't need to replace it, I can always just repair it. Right, so what we're going to be making is nanosuit stuff. Here we have the boots, which is just 4 carbon plates in the boot formation with an energy crystal. Energy crystal is a diamond surrounded by redstone dust. So all that redstone dust that we collected the last time, that's all being put to good use now. And yeah, the other items are all similar. The helmet, slight deviation on the standard, with one of the plates being replaced by crystal and some glass. And the chest and leggings, once again, similar sort of thing. Nothing too complicated, nothing over the top. Now, I believe that technically this armor is better than diamond, and that's good. Plus, it's also based on EU, so we don't even actually need to worry about repairing it. We can always just charge it up all the time. And since we have these 4 MFEs, not a problem, and finally putting my geothermal power to good use. So that makes a change. And the other thing I've been wanting to do is to get a tool, and I saw this in another set of videos. And as soon as I saw it, I thought, that's it, I need to have this. And I'd kind of been putting it off, because I thought that obviously something like this pretty resource intensive. It turns out that after I actually finally got around to looking at it, that is a complete lie. It is the most simplistic thing in the world to make. The wiring is just a gold nugget, wow, surrounded by redstone. And that makes this thing, the power tool. Look at that. I have turned into Dr. Claw, or a Terminator. So at the minute I think it's just the exact same as punching. I can't remember exactly how you do all the setup for it or some. No. There is some way to do all the setup. No. Anyway, I'll have to look at that. It's not that. But yes, I've got a claw. And my armor should be just about ready. I can't remember if I can enchant nanosuit items. I don't think so. So, maybe, but it seems unlikely. Alright. So this puts us in good stead for finally getting around to killing other things. Wow, that's dark. Luckily you can still see my beard. I'm kinda like a World of Warcraft dwarf at the minute. You can just see the beard and then armor. Alright. Let's charge our electric jetpack. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to build a bunch of the other machines, the tier 2 stuff, because I've finally gotten around to getting some of this stuff sorted. starting to build up our materials. I've got one more hollow hill to deal with in Twilight Forest, so I'm just going to go do that quickly and show you exactly what those are like. This is one that I've already scattered out a little bit, so it's reasonably well lit, but that doesn't stop things from spawning all over the place still. But I've got my mining drill now, so it shouldn't be too bad. Alright, okay, yeah, you can see latest death. You can tell from my low experience that I have died a number of times doing this. Only a few, dozen or so. Right. This is from my desperate digging down to get into here. And still things everywhere. As far as I can tell, things don't seem to stop spawning. Well, they don't seem to go away so much in the Twilight Forest. I mean, admittedly, this is still reasonably close to where I am, but they stick around for a very, very long time, and it's pretty annoying. Alright. I'm going to save the other items that I can fortune, and I'll come back and get those. But yeah, so this is what these places look like. They're super resource intensive. They're full of bad guys. And when you're first exploring these places, you can see here there's a spawner over here. There's another spawner or two over there, and they're sort of dotted around. Here we go, here's another spawner, and this is a spider spawner. And you kind of want to be a bit careful because things just don't stop spawning here. I kind of want to get a sort of gun attachment for my power tool. That is the goal. That's a red cap spawner. Oh. Why did you blow up? That is just typical of these places. Things never stop spawning, and they just don't care. They just blow up wherever they like. Alright, so I also got these chests in here. I've looked in them, but I haven't actually done anything with them yet. Just show you the kind of goodies that you get in these areas. Right, so we get some standard chest type loot, but we also get Twilight Forest items alongside. So that stuff is transformative powder. And what that does is it will turn any mob into its, or away from its, is that iridium? Maybe. I don't want to do that unless I've got a silk touch pick, I think. Just in case. But that'd be good. Unless it's... no, because that's silver. Is that it? Just one? That sucks. Ah, it's better than nothing, can't be complaining about that. Alright, so there's a number of other chests around here. When I first came in here I thought everything was so good, because initially there were a whole bunch of red caps, Nagascale, and kobolds. And kobolds are really easy to kill, so I got up to about level 36 or so. Well, it's really reasonably good. And then suddenly everything went a bit wrong. Let's just see if we can find any roots quickly. There you go. And skeletons came about, and they just destroyed me. It was awful. And then came the battle for getting all your stuff back. So I managed to get my jetpack and portal gun, and I think I got a sword and I got some of my armor, but for the most part I lost all the other things, including my Fortune 3 pick, which was incredibly disheartening, because I have awful luck when it comes to enchants. So that was the best outcome I could have ever hoped for, and I lost it. Stop blowing up. Right, I don't have any more space really. Just to give you an idea of what's going on. More roses, more ladders. An ink sac. Oh, more here. I nearly ate that spider's eye. Ugh. More ladders, some sand, baked potatoes, a whole bunch of buckets, uncrafting table. Now I've not actually played around with that yet, but as far as I can tell, it allows you to take created items and it pushes them back into their components. It does that based on, I think, durability. So if you have a full set of diamond, that's all that, well, a full diamond armor that is at 100% durability, you're going to get 8 diamonds back, which is good. That was bad. That was bad. Alright, let's just get out of here. Right, this armor is really helpful. I took very little damage from things, even when I was getting shot at. I think that will go a long way to making sure I don't die quite as often. And the other thing I need to do is get some soul shards going and hit up the blazes. Let's just stick all this other rubbish in here. Don't need all of that. Need that. Don't need that, don't need that. I have no idea why I'm carrying the power tool around with me, but because I can't actually do anything with it at the minute. But I will keep that just in case my brain suddenly starts working and I remember what to do with it. Alright. Okay, the other thing that I lost, which was also fairly upsetting, was my magic map. I could have done with keeping that, because I had a few of the places I've been on it. Not that it records where you've been, but it's easier to see things, and I kind of then have to fly around and find everything again. It's just an annoyance. Come on. See, nothing seems to stop stuff from spawning, wherever it feels like. Right, let's get this. Right, this is also a bit of a test to see if I can once again start recording in the Twilight Forest, because I had a big problem where after about 10 minutes or so of recording, it would all go to hell and ruin the whole video. Essentially, I'd have to start from the beginning. Because who wants to watch a video where suddenly it cuts to something else because everything went terrible? Oh yeah, that's that's the other thing about killing this place, is that you're killing red caps, and you know you're doing pretty well. Everything's going pretty good, and so you kill about 5 or 6 red caps or so, and you're quite happy with that performance. And whilst you're doing it, there's skeletons spawning, but you're okay. You're avoiding them, killing all the red caps because they're coming at you. And then all the skeletons now have iron boots, making them take just that little bit longer to kill. I can't imagine what it must be like to come in here with, say, quantum armor, and then die for some reason, as if you could die with quantum armor. Ah, that's what we want, copper. Please be a big copper vein. Nope. Nope. And then having a zombie get you all your quantum armor. I wonder. Didn't want to break that. I wonder how much armor they actually get from that. How much longer it takes to kill a zombie in full quantum. That'd be pretty interesting. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna just get all the resource from this place, and then I'm gonna get back to building machines, and when I'm ready to do that, I'll be right back. Sorry? Alright, just a quick update before I get to actually building all the other machines, but I've been playing with this thing a little bit, and it's pretty good. I've upgraded it with a mining pick, right, which is this one, pickaxe. It takes a solenoid, and solenoid is like really easy. In fact, everything on this is super easy to do. I could probably install everything here and really not have an issue. Nothing, these things probably can't. So I've got the plasma cannon, which I've put the amperage up all the way, but I've left the voltage down because that's 500 meter creep. I don't even know what that does, so I'm just going to charge that up. Okay, and I imagine I only get like 2 shots out of this thing or something, but yeah, you gotta see this. This is pretty awesome. I might put another battery in this, which was probably the most expensive thing to do, but no, actually it wasn't. The force field emitter that I needed. Okay, so let's. This is going to be bad, but I need to clear this area out anyway. So we're gonna just do this over here. So charge her up and pop. Was that it? Oh wow, I was expecting something a little bit better than that. Charge her up and explode. Yeah. Wow, okay. Alright, so it doesn't do all that much damage. It doesn't do all that much structural damage, even at full charge and full voltage, but the amperage is quite good. Does 20 points worth of damage, which is enough to kill most things, or if not every normal mob. But this eats away the energy now. So now I've got a decent weapon, I've got some decent armor. I think I'm about ready to do some of the more adventurous killing things, so going after the Lich and Wither and all the other things. Let's just charge that up, but before we do all that, we're going to build ourselves some machines. And I'm nearly set up ready for that, so I'll be back shortly. Alright guys, we're back. I've only really had time to build 2 machines, but these are okay. These are the ones that get us started onto the real heavy side of Greg Tech. So the first one is the industrial centrifuge, and I will probably actually build another one of these. I've made a number of advanced machine blocks. You saw me make all the advanced alloys and carbon plates last time. So I'm gonna just make one of these for now, and see that requires 32 in. So that's right, that can go on our right hand side with some copper cable. And the other thing is the electrolyzer. An electrolyzer requires a ton more in terms of materials. It needs firstly 3 semi-standard machines. It needs the extractor, the electrolyzer, and the magnetizer. And the magnetizer required me to make iron fencing. What? So, also required some additional things. It's a bit of a pain to make, but it's not super bad. Okay, but that requires 128 in, which is where our fiber cables come in. They're not technically required for this, but they certainly do help. So I'm going to throw the centrifuge in here, and now since I'll be making another one, that'd probably be alright. I have no idea what stuff is actually needed for this. Lava? Do I need lava? And that's for cells. So who knows? Okay. Oh wait, it would require power first. That would be a good thing, wouldn't it? Yeah. Power would probably be important. There we go. Boom diada. Alright, so we've got power now. Don't know if anything of these actually gets centrifuged. Whether I need cells and lava. I'll go put something in there in a minute. Okay, so we're going to give it 3 spaces, and we're going to throw in the first of our 1 to 8 machines, which is the electrolyzer. I can't remember exactly what this is for. I just know that I need it. Oh wait, no, we don't want that to happen. Bugger. I can probably get covers and get rid of that. Covers are nice, it's one of my favourite things. Let's make them out of cobble. I think I have some floating about already. Yeah. And that might be enough, but I don't think we've got enough glass fibre cable. So, come here and grab some electrum ingots. These are nice because they give you 8 per ingot, per pair of ingots and diamond. So that's a lot better than a diamond and some redstone, which is only 4. It's not as if oh, I'm going to hit so many problems here, aren't I? No, actually, no. Oh wait, can we not? Can't, can we? Where did all my torches go? Alright, this is going to be a bit more of a pain than I had hoped, but where there is a will, there is a way. Dear God, this is just awful. This is bad planning on my part. I should have realised. just don't have enough. Oh my goodness. Alright, and obviously it is now impossible for me to get out of there. Okay, well certainly the centrifuge is important to how we start off. Let me just get some empty cells and some bauxite dust. Might as well we need to make some more glass fiber cable. Might as well get that sorted. And let's get a bucket of lava just to see if that expedites things at all. Why a centrifuge requires lava, I've got no idea. Ours is not to question why. Right. No? Okay. Get rid of that. Is this thing actually going to do anything? I dropped some bauxite dust in there, come on. No idea what I'm doing here. Okay. I'll have to look it up. Because I did know what I was meant to be doing here, and now I've completely forgotten. So that requires me to actually look it up. Alright, so I think that's pretty much all we've got time for at the minute. See, look at this. This thing probably makes a whole bunch more sense. I hope. Stick that in there, that in there. And then it wants water. So do I have to put water in it, or how do I do what it wants me to do? I don't get it. Anyway, I will catch you next time once we've figured this out and we can start to build the rest of the machines, such as we definitely want a industrial blast furnace. We need that for titanium. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Catch you later. Right, just a quick addendum. I've figured it out. It does actually need lava before it will start to do anything that is super annoying. But luckily we were prepared with this. So here is a ender tank into a liquid duct, into my centrifuge. Alright, and this one needs water to do the same, presumably. Anyway, just wanted to quickly update it with that. Catch you guys later.